girl was chosen to become the prince's fiancée because of her beauty, but on the day of the ball, the prince showed up acting intimate with another woman. After seeing that, the girl wasn't heartbroken at all. Instead, she publicly called off the engagement. That shocking scene left all the nobles completely stunned. The girl's name was Jenny. She was the daughter of a duke. She had been living a carefree life in the countryside, until one mysterious letter changed everything. It was the notice that she had been chosen to become the prince's future bride. The duke's family had no power to refuse, so they sent Jenny to the palace, with her older brother accompanying her. Even though Jenny could accept the sudden change, she didn't like it at all, because from that moment on, she had to go through lady training to become a proper prince's fiancée. Jenny tried hard to overcome her fear, but the teacher's strictness still scared her so much she wanted to cry, but that changed nothing. Her brother told her that even if it was painful, she had to endure it, because if she tried to run away, they would only watch her even more closely. To keep Jenny from escaping, her brother arranged a maid for her named Mary, and just like that, Jenny was forced into strict training. She practiced how to stand properly, again and again. She kept rehearsing the right way to walk. Even eating had rules. She couldn't make a sound, and even how much soup she scooped with a spoon had to follow proper etiquette. What shocked Jenny even more was that she also had to learn all kinds of dances. As time passed, Jenny gradually became a real noble lady. By then, she was nothing like the girl who first arrived. Her posture was graceful, and even the way she ate looked elegant. The girls around her were amazed, but she still didn't like the prince. Even when they had tea together, she acted like she couldn't even hear his attempts to be charming. She thought things would just stay like that, until the day of the ball. Jenny dressed up beautifully, and once again stunned everyone with her looks. But right then, the prince appeared with another woman on his arm. Everyone thought Jenny would be devastated, but instead, she was thrilled. She calmly accepted that the prince had changed his heart, then rushed straight to her brother and asked if she was finally allowed to leave. The truth was, she had already begged her brother before to help her break off the engagement, but even he had no solution. He told her that if the prince ever fell for someone else, then she would finally be free. So when that moment came, her brother knew this was her chance. He told Jenny to leave first. Jenny was deeply grateful to the purple-haired girl, because thanks to her, starting today, she would never have to study palace etiquette again, and she would never have to endure the nobles' mocking comments either. To her, all of this felt absolutely wonderful, but just as she was about to leave, the prince suddenly called out to her. Jenny had no interest in hearing his explanation, because nothing had ever made her happier than this moment. What she didn't know was that the prince never wanted to end the engagement at all, because ever since they were children, he had fallen in love at first sight with the Jenny who was always trying to run away. A month passed in the blink of an eye. To completely escape the prince, Jenny moved to a small countryside village. But one day, while catching fish by the river, she ran into the prince, who had chased her all the way there. That instantly ruined her mood, but since he was still the prince, she couldn't exactly push the issue too far. Then just as she was about to head back to the place she was staying, he told her that their engagement was still valid. Left with no choice, Jenny tried to run away again that very night, but just when she thought she was finally about to be free, she ran straight into the prince on his way back.